To another video interviewing my niece about a situation that happened previously. So first we're going to introduce your name. You can just make up something random so they don't have to know your name. And we talk about the incident that happened with Boogie when she told you because recently I found out she told you that you couldn't come over. And this is about the incident where she was trying to convince y'all to say Banana did something to y'all that he didn't do. And yeah, take the wheel.
My name is Sharkeisha, and what happened was that day before my boogie had said I couldn't come over no more, she had got done, or she was arguing with my Uncle Shawnee because she was mad that my auntie was talking to him and she didn't like that while she's downstairs, and he was saying stuff to her and she kept getting mad and stuff. And then when he hung up, she went in the room to go find us clothes so we could go get a rental car. And no, we went to go somewhere, and she's like, you wasn't going. She told my auntie that she said you wasn't gonna take up for me, and now you gotta get out my house. And previously, before any of this, she was already saying that my auntie had to leave. And that same day, she had said that when I was leaving, when I was, that next day I went to school and I went to tutor and I came back, my man had told me that Boogie had said I couldn't come back over there. And on Friday, I asked her if I could come over because I thought she was going to be mad at me. And she said, I'm going to think about it. She thought about it. And when we got in the car, she's like, you should take up for me and stuff like that. You shouldn't be on their side. I thought you were on my side. And a couple of days before that, we was at Snack Depot, and we was trying to get a box of cookies. It only had 48 cookies in there, and she tried to say that it was big, and she wouldn't let us get it because she told us to go get a box of cookies, but she didn't tell us what type of cookies to get. So we went and grabbed some Valentine's Day cookies, and she told us that we couldn't have them, and she made us put it back, and we couldn't get anything out the store. And she was yelling at my cousin Amina because she was complaining about how we couldn't get the cookies, and she said that she was gonna choke her and smack her if she didn't stop talking, and that if we keep on running our mouth, she's going to whoop us. And I wasn't saying anything because I was trying to record her, but my phone wasn't working at the time. And Amina was back there crying, and I told her that it would be okay, and she said okay. And then after that, we had just and then I came back and I told her, and she was like, yeah, I said it. I said that they can get out, and they get more food stamps than me and stuff like that. And then she was like, y'all can't disrespect me, I'm your grandma. She was like, if you go tell the story, tell the full story. And I was like, I am telling the full story. And she was calling me out my name, and my auntie was like, you should not be yelling at her. She was just telling me what happened. And
oh, by the way, she also, like, when she comes to try to tell her side of the story, she never says what she said. She just says, like, the hurtful, harsh things. She never says that part. She just says, I told them they couldn't get it because of X, Y, Z. But she never says, I told them I was going to hit them physically. But go ahead.
And then when my auntie went upstairs to go talk to her about that, I went up there to go get my cousin AJ because he was trying to come downstairs, and she told me to get my butt downstairs and stop being nosy. But I was like, I was just coming to get AJ. And she was talking to her about how she did say that she wanted them out and stuff. And then another time, my auntie had said she told her that she was going to go back to Indiana and live there. Boogie had said that she didn't want them to go, she wanted them to stay. And my auntie was like, how you going to keep like yelling at my kids and stuff like that, but then you always want us to stay, you don't want us to leave. And sometimes my little cousins be crying because they mama in the tub and she closed the door so they couldn't go in. She be telling them to shut up and stop crying before she whipped them, and they would just make them cry even more because they did watch my Uncle Shawnee get arrested in Indiana, and so of course they're going to be attached to their mom all the time, anytime. And she's like, she don't have a problem with it because she's used to it. So I opened up the bathroom door, so they can go back in there. And she got mad at me and told me to close it back, but I told her no in a respectful way. And she said, if you don't close that door back, I'm going to whoop you. And I told her no again, because they need to be in there with their mommy if you want them to be quiet. And she got mad and she went upstairs. And she always make me and my cousin do all the work for her. Like if she wants something to eat, she make us get it. Or if she done eating, she make us take it back down, her plate back downstairs. Or when she wants some drink, she make us get it. She make us do all the work that she want us to do, and sometimes we don't do. When she called us like laundry, she wanted me to do her laundry and clean up her dog doo-doo, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because that laundry is your laundry, and that's your dog. I'm not cleaning up nothing that you don't. I'm not gonna clean up after another person that you don't clean up after or feed or take outside. And it really do be hurting my feelings to see her like that, because she used to act like that, but she would never act like that towards us. And like sometimes if like we would try to tell our part of the story, she would tell us to shut up and stop talking and stuff, and that really do be hurting my feelings, and I don't like that. So that's what Boogie be doing. That's the time when she had told me I could have stayed, or I couldn't come back over no more, because she was still mad at my Uncle Shawnee for arguing with her and my auntie not taking up for her, or me not taking up for her. And mind you, I'm not even old enough to be inside of that conversation, and she's just putting me in stuff that I don't even need to be in. I'm a little kid. She putting me in grown folks' business. So that's what happened. And my name is Sharkeisha, so don't forget.
And free LaShelton Jet, Lord rebuke Satan. Goodbye.